Hello and welcome to Ratio Lesson 4. And the learning intention for today's lesson is using bar models to help calculate ratio reasoning. So here is a reasoning question. A farmer plants some crops and for every 4 carrots he plants 2 leeks. He plants 48 carrots. So how many leeks does he plant? And how many veg in total? Let's think about how we can work this out using ratio. So our ratio is 4:2 for carrots to leeks. But we know that he's planted 48 carrots. So to work out how many leeks, we need to know what you have to multiply 4 by to get you to 48. And obviously, as you know your times tables, you know that that's going to be 12. So in order to get the other side of the ratio, we need to multiply 2 by 12. And that will give us our answer. So then in order to work out the total number of vegetables altogether, you need to add 48 plus 24, which will give us 72. Our next problem is Jack mixes 2 parts of red paint with 3 parts of blue paint to make purple paint. So maybe 2 litres and 3 litres, or 2 brushfuls and 3 brushfuls. I've represented that with some counters, and our ratio of red to blue is going to be 2:3. Now if he uses 12 parts of blue paint, how many parts of red does he use? So you need to consider your ratio of 2:3 and scale that up so that you know how many red parts he uses. And as we know that for every 3 blue there are 2 red, when he uses 12 blue, he's going to be using 8 red. So the answer to that question would be 8 parts red. Question 3 is about Eva, who has a packet of sweets. And for every 3 red sweets, there are 5 green sweets. If there are 32 sweets in total in the whole packet, how many of each colour are there? I'm going to show you how you can use a bar model to help you solve this one. Here's one way you could represent the sweets. 3 red to 5 green. So you need to consider in total, in that one pattern, how many sweets are there? Well, there are 3 plus 5. So in total, there are 8 in that pattern. And we know that she has 32 in the whole packet. So think about how many times that pattern will repeat itself in the total of 32 sweets. So if we know that one pattern of 3 to 5 gives us 8 sweets in total, and we know there are 32 sweets in the entire packet, then we've got 8, 16, 24, 32. We've got 4 lots of 8. So we can work out that the red sweets is going to be the pattern of 3 but multiplied by 4. And with the green sweets there's going to be 5 but multiplied by 4. So in total there are going to be 12 red sweets and there are going to be 20 green sweets. And if you wanted to double check that that was right, if you add up 12 plus 20, you will get your total 32 sweets in the packet. Here's a reasoning problem for you to try. Teddy has 2 packets of sweets. In the first, for every 1 strawberry sweet, there are 2 orange. And in the second, for every 3 orange sweets, there are 2 strawberry. Be careful because the ratios have switched around there. Each packet contains 15 sweets in total. Which one has more strawberry? Pause the video and have a go. I'm using some counters to help me. So in the first packet, I've got 1 strawberry to every 2 orange. And I need to work out of my 15 sweets, how many strawberry ones there are. And in my second packet, I've got 3 orange to 2 strawberry. And again, there are 15 sweets in the packet. How many of them are strawberry? Here's my first representation. I've drawn some dots. 1 strawberry for every 2 orange, and it's a total pattern of 3. And so because there are 15 sweets, that repeats 5 times. And I can see that I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strawberry in that first packet. Then for the second one, I've used a bar model representation. 3 orange to 2 strawberry. In this case, there are 5 in each pattern. So I've got 5, 10, 15. And you can see that there are 2 strawberries each time. So I've got 2, 4, 6. I've got a total of 6 strawberries. So the answer to my question is that the second packet has more strawberries by 1. And here's the last problem for today. Annie is making necklaces. For every 1 pink bead, she uses 3 purple beads. And they need a string to be strung onto. Each necklace consists of 32 beads. The string costs £2.80 in total. A pink bead costs 72p and a purple bead costs 65p. How much does it cost to make a whole necklace? Pause the video and work that out. I've used a bar model to help me represent this one. I've got 1 pink bead and 3 purple beads, so that's a total number of beads of 4 in each pattern that's repeated over and over. And I know there are 32 beads in the necklace. 4 times what equals 32? And that will tell us how many times we need to repeat the pattern of beads. And it's 4 times 8. So I need 8 pink beads. And I need 3 times 8 of purple beads, 24. And now I can work out my costs. So I have some calculations to do. 8 pink beads times 72p. So here's my calculation, 72 times 8. So I've got 2 times 8, 16, 7 times 8, 56 plus 1, 57. And because it's money, it'll be £5.76. And then I need 24 purple beads times 65p. Oops, got the p. So that's 24 times 65. So I'm going to start with a 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. 0 second row. 6 4s are 24. 2 6s are 12. Plus 2. Add them together. 0, 6, 5, 1. And again it's money. So I've got a total of £15.60. Okay, so now I've got £5.76 and I've got £15.60, but I also need to factor in the price of the string into the calculation, which was £2.80. So adding these up together, hope you spotted my deliberate mistake there. And so my answer is £24.16 to make a whole necklace. Well done, that's the end of lesson 4. Stay safe and see you again for the next one.